Welcome, I'm John of John Health and Fitness. Next up is a mashup. 6 minutes total, 6.5 if you include the break. First one's going to be basically a drop set. 60 seconds of strength, 30 seconds of cardio, 30 seconds strength, 60 seconds cardio at the end. Then we'll even it up, even more of a mashup between the two. 4 45-second moves, back and forth between two. This is for demonstration purposes only, but these are sequences I actually do in my classes. Let's get going.
Alright, let me show you these two moves. This is basically a drop set cardio, so I'm not only just reducing the weight, I'm actually putting it down and doing a cardio move. So this will be the strength move. This is just setting it up here. I'm doing a step back, not a lunge, it's really just a step back, and I'm steadying arms front and back. We then put the weights down and do basically what's called a scissors move. So let's start it for real. Now notice my palms are facing each other. I'm going shoulder height in front, which is enough. For the back, I'm kind of extending it as far as I can with a little squeeze and pause. So this hits anterior deltoid in the front, posterior deltoid in the back with each move. Keeping my wrists aligned, so it's thumbs up in the front, pinky up in the back. Again, we're trying to keep this slow. This is the strength part. I'm going to do this for a full minute, then 30-second cardio, and then we basically reverse the amount of time. Again, I'm kind of just stepping back into it. I don't want to turn it into an actual lunge. Overall, my form is pretty good here. Back is long, a little more rounding up top than I'd like, but acceptable. Now, put the weights off where I won't trip on them, of course. Full-on scissors. Now, this is high-impact scissors. Halfway through this 30-second interval, I'll show you the low impact. That's where I'm just kind of stepping through it. So you kind of step back. So it's basically the weighted move, just really quick and with no pause. Palms are still facing each other, thumbs up in the front, pinkies up in the back. A little bit of a step back. Now back to the weighted move. Now the weighted move is shorted to 30 seconds. Now the challenge here is typically to slow it down because I want the weighted part slow, focusing on the strength. Cardio fast. So when you go from cardio to strength, back and forth, you have to be really cognizant of the pacing. So I'm doing slow here, squeeze, pause, weights down. Now full 60 seconds of scissors here. I'll be doing the high impact version here. Something to note, my feet are a little farther apart than I'd like, and you notice my heels are turning in just a bit, particularly, I'll say my right leg, or left as you face me. I do mirror teach, so I'm accustomed to using the opposite leg. Basically, my right is your left as you face me. But that's probably a little stretching I have to do to fix that. I leave this stuff in here because my mistakes could be your mistakes. You can learn something from them. I'm not trying to be perfect. I suppose I'm trying to be perfect, I'm just failing at it. That's okay. Otherwise, pretty good. Long back, got a nice pace going on there. Big long arms still. And finished. So that was a full 3-minute set. We got 30 seconds rest here. Now the next one is going to be 2 moves, 45 seconds each, twice through. So let me demonstrate the first one. Step out plank with an in and out. So basically I'm bringing both feet in and then both feet out, with a walking plank in between. That'll be the first move. I'll show you the second move when we get to it. My classes tend to move quickly. And we start. 45 seconds of this. Now a couple things to note here. You notice my plank is not as good as I'd like it. Ideally you want ears, shoulders, hips, and knees aligned, even if you're bouncing in and out there. That's a sign of some fatigue. Something you should watch out for. When I pop my feet back out, it should be a little straighter. This is the low impact version now. I'm stepping each knee in and each one back. I kind of messed up there with the 1 foot in and had to fix it. Now, second move is going to be a step back kick. Now, it's going to be basically your right leg only as you face me. That's the mirror teaching again. Notice I'm kind of going in a modified lunge. I'm not driving the knee all the way down. This is basically a cardio combination strength move. So I'm not going to a deep lunge, but I am loading up those glutes, quads, hamstrings as I step back. Alignment's pretty good. Upper back's rounded a little bit more than I'd like. Now, this is the low impact version. Notice when I was going quickly, really quickly, I was letting that planted foot hop a little bit. You can take all the impact out of this relatively low impact move by just kind of keeping that front foot planted. Now I'm picking it up there a little bit, allowing the hop. But that's a pretty good kick. So we're halfway through. Go back to the first move. Same as before. Walking plank, pulling those legs in and out. Now again, I think my plank's actually, as I fatigue, it's getting worse. Notice my hips come up. That's a thing you should watch out for. Whether you're doing a walking plank, this kind of move, regular plank, as you fatigue, those hips come up because it's just easier to hold your hips up high. When they come down, it really requires the abs to engage even more. So that's just a sign of fatigue. All right, now I'm going to switch legs. 45 seconds. So that little hop again. Modified step back lunge. So my pelvis has a little bit of an anterior tilt to it when I step back to it, tilting forward. Another thing you kind of want to watch out for, but these kind of quick moves here, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Doing a full-on lunge, you kind of want to keep that tailbone up a little bit. So 45 seconds with the first leg, finishing the 45 seconds here with the other leg. That should do it.
6.5 minutes, strength cardio mashup. That should get your attention. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm doing these shorter form videos. I'd like to know your opinion. If you like it, hit that subscriber button and the alert bell so you get future videos. I'm going to go get a drink of water right now. See you next time.